What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are talking about lighting. In particular, tripod lighting. I don't have the most extensive, incredible setup just yet. I'm working on it, but what I did end up scooping, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to do a little bit of a comparison to these two setups, and I just wanted to show you what they looked like. You know, that you can store these anywhere, and this is a very logical choice for anybody that wants to do paint correction or just have more lighting in their garage, for that matter. I mean, for me, I really have quite a bit of lighting. I got crazy lighting there, and you know, we have tons of lighting for me to see imperfections and handle my biz. But I'm gonna show you these. The one is a Scangrip tripod. I know some of you will say, oh, we should have got the one with the wheels. I didn't want that one. I like a stationary tripod. I've had bad experiences with things on wheels in particular that roll into stuff that I do not want that to roll into, and I do not want that to happen again. So that's why I got a stationary tripod. The other one is on Amazon. It's a Lutec, and it just looked like a cool ass unit, and as you can see, it is a cool ass unit. And then, you know, if we want, we can also talk about the other two Scangrips I picked up. I am a fan of Scangrip. I didn't get the big, crazy honkin' tonkin' one, but I did end up picking up this one, which I believe is the Multi-Match 3, and this is a Multi-Match R, and then that's just the regular handheld one, and like I said, Lutec. So let's open up these tripods. We'll start with this one. I'm going to shut all the lights out and show you the truck, which for the most part I don't have swirls, but on the lower ends I do have some light swirling, which I need to attend to, which will be for another video. So let's get the light of truth out and see what they look like. Alrighty, fellas. So what I can say is this tripod, this big old honkin' tonk here, this is a very sturdy unit. We've got levers here to actuate everything, and what it does is it looks like it pushes a rubber. It's actually a smart thing. It seems like it clamps down on some kind of rubber thing to keep the tubes locked. But when you open it, you can, you know, make this quite tall or quite not. I don't want it to be too tall, because the problem with that is going to be not being able to have light on the subject. You can also, what I like, this folds. So you can put this on top of here, and you can adjust the height to go tremendously high, or right here where I would say is a good height. So overall, this is a very sturdy setup. So I'm gonna show you with the lights off. I'm gonna have to start cutting these lights. Get that bug. Fly has been pissing me off. He's been annoying me for 15 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to shut this light out. Now we're in pitch black, which is actually kind of silly that I just did that, because I don't know where the button is on this machine. So I think I have it. Let's see what happens if I can push. Oh my goodness. Look at this light. Look at this light. That is some serious lightage, and like I said, you can, you know, point this down a little bit. I can tell you, as somebody who does detail, that a light like this is horrendous. It's so bad. I can see dirt. I can see everything, and the cool part about this light is it's got a battery pack here, which is cool, but it also has a battery pack that plugs into the wall. So you've got mobility, but you also have, you know, never-ending light. We can get pretty low, and I can personally move my head around with this setup and be down here, and I could be chasing what few love marks I have in the paint. So I am ceramic coated. For me, I could probably take a white Rupes pad, go over that with some CarPro Essence Plus, which in my readings, I haven't actually used it just yet, but in my readings, it's one of those situations where you can actually maybe massage out a few love marks on ceramic coated vehicles while still keeping and adding a little bit of protection on there. This is the light of truth, my friends. This is the light of truth. There's some stuff. I wouldn't call my paint perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I've never said that, but for a vehicle that was coated 2 years ago, I think it's looking pretty slam-distic. So what we're gonna do is show you real quick. This is actually kind of cool. I'm gonna show you with the other Scangrip light, this one, which is actually, I'm gonna show you with this light here. So these are the settings in the back. There's actually a Bluetooth app, but you can control things. I guess like right now it's saying I'm on 1 hour potentially, and I'm on 6,500 Kelvin. So if you adjust that, you can actually change it to a warm, which would be 2,500. Then there's 35, 45, 55, 65. Then you can go, if you wanted to change the intensity. So let me put this down. I can actually go like this. If you want to go as low as possible, and then as you go lower, you can see these green lights. This is giving you an indication of how much battery you have left. So that's on 8 hours. The higher I go, 2 hours. If I stayed on this, it's probably 1 hour or less on that mode, which is a pretty bright, aggressive, awesome mode. There is also a Bluetooth. I'm not going to be doing a crazy explanation of that because it's been done and done and done, so that's fine. The main purpose is to show you that this is some serious lighting. There's some serious adjustability here to this. Like I said, all you gotta do is loosen this, and I mean, you've got a light there, and you can point it down any way that's gonna get you to be able to maneuver your head and bob inside and out and try to catch the light on the right angle to be able to search out imperfections in the paint that you may or may not be able to polish or remove with wet sanding or whatever the case may be. I think it's phenomenal. They do have a bigger one, but like I said, I didn't think that that was a necessity. I believe that was called the Multi-Match 8. It was considerably more money, but for the size of this room here, it's awesome. What I would rather do than have the larger unit is have they make a bar accessory for like 20 bucks. I'd rather get another one of these, have the bar, and have two lights than one huge one, because these are more compact, more mobile of a situation. If I ever was more mobile, whatever. If I had a shop, maybe I would consider the larger one, but at that point, especially when I get the new house built, I'm gonna have that hex lighting on the roof and probably lights on the walls and whatnot, so these will be coming in handy, but at the end of the day, it's not a necessity. But anyway, on to this one. I'm gonna tell you what I love right off the bat here. This thing, it weighs not much. It looks cool, super compact. The cord, I love that the cord has a place to tuck. It's got a handle, the switch to turn on and off. And the other thing that you're about to see is we can go from 3,000 to 5,000 K on the controls on each one. You're gonna see, oh, each one, what happened here? This is how you open it. Let me put this down. So on this unit, they have a little thing here. So basically you're gonna open that and you can lift. If you pull out, it will do one of these numbers like that. You just lock it in place. So now we have a stand-up unit, and it does spin, but let's take the cord off. It does have a pretty decent length cord, which I appreciate. You're looking at this and you're like, what are we gonna do with this here? What is this actually? Oh, Okay, so this has something there for you to go taller and be able to... What in the hell was that noise? Sounded like a Jurassic Park animal. I would probably leave that open, unhinged, if I'm gonna leave it at this height. I don't foresee me needing it too high up, but again, it's nice to have the option on either one of these. You look at this, there's two handles. Look at this, watch. Boom, and boom, and then you go boom, and boom. How freaking cool. Totally independent of each other. You can have one daylight, you could have one warm colored. You can go down as low as completely flat. And what we're gonna do is kill the lights and turn this on. Now remember, that's plugged in. Look at this light. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I would say more, like detailing wise, I would chase swirls more. Like I would turn this like this. These are LEDs, so I would probably have a handle back here, right? So I could put this down, right? And I could get up in the paint and I could still see the imperfections that I want to see in the paint. But there's a little knob back here. If you want to do this, you can push the knob. So I could be on high power. You push it, I could turn it off. I could have it all off. I could have one on if I want, just one, and have it up in the air. I can have both on, and then if you turn the dial, it goes from 5,000 Kelvin to the warm color on both. So now the whole temperature just changed. Let's see if we can get a visual on that. It's not going to be too easy to pick up. Oh, you can see it. So as you can see, one's on 5,000 K, the other one's on, I think, 3,000. Is it 3,000? Yeah. Very cool. Now here's where it just starts to get interesting. This looks like a really compact unit, right? And it's got mobility, it's got storage wise, I can go high up in the air, so it's got, you know, flexibility, it's got Jurassic Park noises like that, which I'm assuming is air or something getting pushed down into that tube. And when you're done, so say you turn it off, I'm just gonna turn one off, there's a magnet here and there's a magnet here. So let's turn this light back on now that we're done demonstrating here. What you do is when it's time to close up shop here, this is all one-handed by the way, so it's not the best, but these magnets touch together, and it's not like the most crazy bond ever, but it's pretty secure, and that's what helps keep this unit like slender and compact and travel ready. It's pretty ridiculous. I know there are going to be the snobs, because I am the snob, and that's why I bought the Scangrip, but you know, there's always going to be the snobs. I mean, let's be real, you could just take this light and you can cut through and you can see. This is the light of truth. You could see imperfections or no imperfections, and this type of light, you know, you can adjust warm color, bright color. You got a little flashlight on the top. You know, this is a good light. So there's options. You don't need to necessarily get a tripod. I personally think that I was gonna return one. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. I was gonna return one, and I was gonna be like, you know, this is let's do a testing. Personally, I think for identifying imperfections, I think the Scangrip looks like I'm seeing more from it, honestly. Let me see. I can see an imperfection on this door. Alright, you know what? I can see, I don't know what that is. Oh, residue. But I can see, you know, stuff that I didn't wipe up. That's cool. So like I can see, like if you're cleaning a car or not, you missed that. you know, it's just like a little wax residue, and then you can go in and you can wipe it off. But I gotta tell you guys, you know, this is a thing about a light, but my paint looks poppin' or bussin'. Is that what they say? Bussin'. I don't know how to get up in that, but this is definitely it's a tough competition here. I would say either one, but the main factor for you, okay, this right here, this tripod alone, I believe was $105, with shipping could be like $110, $115 just for the tripod, right? That's not even the wheeled version. This is just a tripod, but understand it's super flexible, super sturdy. It feels amazing, way more heavy duty than that. So you get what you pay for. But this thing, I think, is like $150, something like that, or $149, and I got a discount. There was some kind of coupon for like another 20 off. I think this thing was like $120, $130, something like that. Like, for the amount of light, plugged in, LEDs are going to last forever. Even if you just need it for a shop light, like, it's ridiculous. In my opinion, value-wise, crazy value for this. Crazy value. I'm going blind in here, guys. I'm getting spots in my eyes. It's like crazy. It's like looking at the sun. There's no heat off of either one. They're all LED based. And then, of course, you know, my long video self. I got this one because there's a magnetic base. This is the R. If I want to polish anything, for instance, if I want to just go back here and... Holy shit. So if I got this little mini one, what's cool about this one is it's got these like little finger grooves here. So you could technically hold it like this in your hand and you just turn it on. It's super bright. I could see pretty much all of the exact same things I would see back here. You know, you can see dust. I just cleaned this glass, but you could also attach it to anything magnetic, and now you've got an extra light setting. But wait, there's more. It's got that little hole right here on the back, so I could technically mount this one right on this if I wanted to use the small one instead of this one. Versatility, I don't know. I think this is a cool little unit. The one advantage that the other Scangrip product has is Bluetooth compatibility. I believe there's an app. You can connect this and control the light. If you want to dial down the Kelvin, you want to dial down the warmth, you want to dial down the intensity. This is solid. Multi-match 3. My opinion, the best rig for me is going to be getting that bar, picking up another multi-match 3 at some point, having 2 on one bar. Totally, like, if you want to say, screw it, I'm just going to waste money. But if you don't want to waste money and you want to have compact and you want to have the results very similar to this without that, this is the way to go, I think, personally. I've rambled. I just kind of wanted to show you guys mostly a video about this, but also to show you my new lighting setup. I'm very excited and proud and happy. Like I said, I picked up the Multi-Match R, which is the little mini handheld one. I got the Multi-Match 3, and I also got the Scangrip. I believe, is there some kind of name on this one? This is a Sunmatch 3. What's cool about this, too, in case you didn't know, there's a magnet on this, so you can put this anywhere. This is what a lot of professionals are using. This one was like $150. I think this was $150. So there's 300 smackaroos right off the bat, and then I think this one was like $280, $100 for this, and $150. I spent quite a few coin purses on that. But it's detailing is not just a hobby, it's a passion. I'm starting to do paint corrections and stuff on the side and mess around, so we might have more content for you. Let me know down below if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, me correcting paint or detailing cars or, you know, doing stuff like that. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're an OCD OG, thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate it. Turtle Wax, you're awesome too. I remember that hat if you watch my other videos videos. If not, go back and watch all my other videos. I need the help. I need the help to get my views up. Something's just wrong. I'm getting shadow banned here, guys. Damn. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Pick lights, pick lights. Let me know in the comment section below which one do you think is the best. See you guys.